Good morning, everybody. It is November the 8th, and it's playoff time, Bill Anderson.
We're here
It's time on a football field.
with a football.
All right, so Shelbyville is matched up with Hillsboro. They host them tonight, 7 o'clock at Eagle Stadium. The Eagles need to get off to a good start and jump out early on these guys.
Well, one thing I'll tell you right now, Hillsboro's big and they got athletes.
They always have athletes,
and they should be better than 5-5, to be quite honest with you. You watch what I've watched, and they're very big, and they've got players.
Yeah. So what's the problem?
Well, they jump off sides a tremendous amount on offense and defense. Yeah. And I would think Stephen doing his little clap deal may draw them off 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 times.
I think that their biggest issue, one of the kids that we interviewed this past week, one of the Eagles, one of the players of the game, made the mention that they individually are talented, and it seems like that's how they play individually. Right. And they can't get the team concept going, and that's the way they were last
time. A game like this one, if you have a special teams mess up or you have a turnover or you just let them hang around, right, all of a sudden the athletes take over, the size takes over, and now you got a dogfight.
Right, and it changes. Momentum is a real thing.
Oh, sure.
I mean, you could see it in the Tullahoma game. You could see it in the Lincoln County game. Every game we played this year, you can see momentum shift.
And it may not help anything that last year we played this team in the playoffs. We beat them 41-7, and that may not be a good thing. This isn't last year.
No, it's not last year. Different team on both sides of the ball. However, we're both very similar. I think we're better. Mm-hmm. I think they're a little bit better than last year. But at the same time, I think we are the favored to win this game.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And Robert Bailey's the healthiest he's been since week 5. I think you're going to see Bailey come out here and really have a big game because he's healthy. He can cut. And I think he could really have a big game running the football tonight.
I think you'll also see Stephen have a big game again. I mean, he's gonna get his runs.
Right.
I see him breaking one.
Well, we got some kids beat up for this game too, and we've got some injuries. It would be nice if we could get up and get no running clock going and rest some of these boys before the second round.
I know we got Maddox right. He's been nursing a problem. And I think Williams got a little hip situation going on. Just the things that happen during the season. It's the end of the year, and now we've got to deal with these things. We have to nurse them along. And, of course, on the line, you've got a couple guys that just not 100%, but they're up there. They're ready
week
to go.
11 is playoffs. Nobody's healthy.
Right.
Everybody's beat up.
Right. So I think the key to our game in winning is get up quick, like always. That seems to be how we thrive. When we get up quick, our defense just turns it into another gear.
Stop the run, make them throw the ball, get that pass rush going. That's what Shelbyville does.
That's it. And when we get them in that passing situation,
right,
they're going to go backwards.
Sure.
Every team that we've played this year where they had to pass, they got negative yards just about the rest of the game. And that's
and I think there'll be some shots for us to pass the football in this game and take some shots to LeBron and some things that we can do here too.
Now, they do have some speed on their team.
They do.
And can make up for mistakes, maybe blown coverage or whatever. So we don't have that huge advantage, but I think we have advantage of up here as we call it, the football mentality, or their football smarts, that IQ that our kids have. Added on that, the speed that we do have, we utilize it very well. We have very good layout of the field, and we use leverage, and we take the right angles. How many kids this year have you seen take the wrong angle and miss a tackle? It just doesn't happen with our team. They're smart. So I look for us to jump out early and pull away. I'm going to make a prediction that we're going to be like a 41-6 game, and that's close to what was it, 41-7 last year. I'm just going to say 41-6. They're going to miss an extra point this year. What are you thinking?
35-14.
35-14. Oh, that's a closer game, Bill.
Well, hopefully you got a running clock would be nice, and we're playing some other people, and they might get a late touchdown or two is what I'm hoping.
All right, there you go.
Hopefully,
all right, so
but but it wouldn't shock me if they come in here and play us tough. It would not shock me one bit.
One thing that I noticed, I went back and looked last year. They did not bring a lot of fans with them.
No, they won't.
And we're going to have a good crowd because of playoffs. So I think that's tough on a high school team when they travel and they don't have fans with them.
Right.
And it's hard for them to get up and stay up, even when the momentum shifts. So that's an advantage I think we have.
And let's look at these other playoff games tonight. Columbia's at Page.
Yeah.
Tullahoma's at Nolensville.
Yeah.
We would meet the winner provided we win of that game right there. And Centennial Lincoln County. And I think Centennial's going to have a hard time.
I think Lincoln County's going to beat Centennial.
I do too.
I think Tullahoma's going to beat Nolensville. I think Columbia's going to lose to Page big. I think they're done. I think Columbia's they're done for the year.
Well, I think they've been done since they lost to us.
Yeah. They're different teams since.
Honestly. I mean, that's, ever since then it's been that way.
Yeah. Scott Spray's watching. Scott.
Hey, Scott.
What time you getting to the game tonight, buddy? It's going to be a lot of people have been asking about the weather, Bill. I think what we had this morning was just some fog and drizzle.
Right. Yeah. Tomorrow evening, you got a better chance at rain, and probably Sunday.
Right.
I don't think we'll have any rain. There's nothing on the radar. We're good to go.
So this little moisture should dry out by game time. Temperatures are going to be perfect.
Yep.
And so
Lows
weather's going to be good.
Tonight,
and there's no excuse for not being at that game tonight, folks. So get out and support your Eagles tonight. Bill, anything else you want to add to the?
Well, it's playoff football. Anything can happen. We've got to get up, like we said. And again, I think you're going to see some differences from what the boys have said with our special teams. I think you're going to see some different people doing some different stuff.
Yeah.
We'll see.
All right. Well, get out and support your Eagles tonight, 7 o'clock at Eagle Stadium. Get there early, check out the food trucks, and go Eagles.
Absolutely.